second movement I wrote just after our daughter Zoe was born. Emmanuel was about 3.5, 4 years old. And throughout my output, all of the music I've written, there are pieces spread out through that which are autobiographical in some way. Not that they're about me, but they just capture a particular time. And the second movement is that. It's called Doyela Stopede, which means smiling child. And it was really, I go through these phases of thinking about mortality and death and so on. And with kids, it really concerned me that both Zoe and Emmanuel would know when they were older, if I wasn't here, they would know somehow how I felt about them, and how much they meant to me, how important they were, and how much I loved them, And there are things that you can say, and there are things that you can't put into words. This is why we have art, I think. And what I wanted to do was to create a piece of music which encapsulated that feeling. Those things that I had in me about them and for them. And so I wrote this movement with that in mind. That it was basically a document for them, for the future. And it's there, I can feel it every time I hear it. It's in there, it's in the music, and they've heard it and they really love the idea of it, and whether or not they can feel it in the music or not, I don't know, but hopefully they will, when they're older and I'm not here, there'll be something they've got from their dad which will always tell them this thing. And it's amazing because music is able to do that in a way that nothing else can.
Very beautiful. Piano and vibes. I didn't know that it could be that beautiful.
Yeah.
He's got such a perfect touch, John, with just the way he folds one instrument around the other instrument. That is a very beautiful thing to do.
When you work with composers and what they do, then you kind of, they make you go that direction. It's like a responsibility. The score becomes a responsibility of trying to transmit what they intended in the first place.
That's right, and this is a very gentle piece, and it's full of John's feelings about particularly his children, but probably in a wider sense just about life. And it's a great responsibility to try and pick that up out of a percussion instrument.
Sure.